And it's worth noting the deal that President Trump did get done. The White House striking a deal with congressional leaders on the budget and debt ceiling. Now, that agreement includes $320 billion in additional spending and will suspend the debt ceiling until the end of July 2021. President Trump tweeted in part about that deal. This was a real compromise in order to give another big victory to our great military and vets. Jim, of course, it needs to pass both chambers of Congress and have President Trump's signature. But when you look at it, I mean, the deficit approaching $1 trillion a year, what do you think the impact of getting concessions from both sides will be playing out, especially as we look at the red ink in President Trump's presidency?
Right. Well, I think, primarily everybody's got November 2020 on their mind. And in the short term, I think both sides essentially take the budget off the table as an issue. The defense numbers are decent. That sends a strong message to the Russian, the Chinese. The United States is not backing off. And I think it does turn the spotlight to the real long-term fiscal issues that, dude, we just can't keep spending like this. At some time, we've got to pay the piper. And we need a political consensus to do that. And I think here's the deal is the two sides are not going to come together. Somebody's got to win the argument and decide how we're going to future spend in this country. And that party's got to take ownership of that. And so to me, I see this more as a mandate issue on the election rather than something gets addressed in the next 2 years. But you're spot on. I mean, we just cannot spend at this rate. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows that, but they're like a heroin addict. It's like, okay, you take the last hit. No, you do it.
I don't think anyone wants to catch that hot potato for now. So until then,
Nope.
The spending will continue. All right, Jim Carafano, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.